The profession is very noble, but have you ever been motivated by money?
I guess I'm in a very fortunate position because I think we earn a very good living. I work as a public hospital consultant. I have done private practice in the past, but I guess to say, no, I've not been motivated by money when I earn a very good living is kind of a bit weird. But is it my primary motivator? I live well, but is it my primary motivator? No. I stopped doing private practice in 2003, and because I wanted to focus on the research and the burns. I only ever did a day a week. But it was interesting because it gave us opportunities to do things differently. Right at the very beginning, Marie Stoner and myself, Marie's the scientist I was working with around the skin, we were struggling to get funding. And a friend of mine says, oh, in your private practice, you should ask people if they want to donate, because if you just charge the rebate, they think you're rubbish. And I came from the north of England, Labour, very staunch Labour. I couldn't charge so that they wouldn't get the money back. It was just like weird. And so I go, oh, what do you mean? And they said, well, if you have, and he had set up a foundation for breast cancer, actually. And so he asked his private patients if they wanted to donate. And instead of a gap, they could donate and get a tax concession. And so that's what we did in the early days. And that meant that we got the skin culture program working. So motivated by money, no, not primarily, but it's actually, without that, you don't make progress. And so you have to be sensible about it. And when we got to the point where we commercialised our intellectual property with the skin, the motivation was in order to fund our research. So we assigned our intellectual property, Maria and myself, into the foundation, and the royalties go into that in order to keep the research going. And we don't take any salary or anything from it. But so that was the motivator. But it's like you can't, if you want to make a difference, you've got to make money. But if you just make money, you won't make a difference. So there's a balance, And so I think it's been realistic that you have to have an awareness of how you can fund what you're doing going forward. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.